I am a sucker for pretty things, and stained glass sure is pretty. So I just moved to a old coal town in central Pennsylvania where I know nobody because, well, for what it costs to get a one bedroom in Washington D.C., where I was working, well, still work. I'm working from home. Um, I can afford a nine bedroom in central Pennsylvania. So I did that. And now I am figuring out what to do now that I did that. This house was built in the early 1900s by a coal baron as his like private estate. Um, and I got it for under $300,000. So we're doing it. Some of my friends were like, this is kind of a crazy idea. This is a little maybe not the best investment. This is a bit mad, but also I'm a little bit mad, and I like pretty things, and it's so pretty. Here's a walk-in safe, one of two walk-in safes, so that's fun. This is the name of the coal baron whose house it was, and pretty art on the safe, and even pretty art in the safe. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? So, yeah, I will probably eventually rent out some of the rooms, maybe make like kind of an art community. I went to art college. I didn't study art in art school, but I studied economics at an art school. So a lot of my social group is very like artsy people, and I feel like this could be a cool place to write poetry, you know? It's giving brooding poetry vibes in a good way, in a good way. I'm making this video mostly for my friends to just kind of show them, hey, this is the thing I've been talking about for the last few months. I did it. Here's the place. But also, I'm going to publish it on YouTube and start, I guess, a YouTube channel, probably largely built around the idea of, hey, I have this place. There's some stuff that needs fixing. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as I go. I could ask for advice. I can show like, hey, look at that. Every bathroom has stained glass windows. Isn't that wild? That's so wild. Okay. Also, I love this bathroom. There are snails. There are little snails all over in the tile work. They're so cute. So there's that. That is a skylight. So that's dramatic. Love that. There are a total of nine bedrooms, plus a game room, a sewing room, a bonus room. So it could fit a lot of people eventually. I'm still in the first like week of living here, so I'm not renting out rooms yet. There's a couple bathrooms that need fixing. There's also several bathrooms that don't need fixing. It's lovely, but there are definitely some stuff that needs work before I want to really put it out there as an option for rentals. The architectural style is going to change when we go through this door because on this side, I think, are the servants' quarters, and it's definitely less grandiose. And that bell right there, there's buttons all over the house. Yeah, I'll go find one. Where if you push buttons on the walls all over the house, it rings that bell to summon the butler. So I'm setting my office up in the butler's office. So I guess I'm the butler. I am the summonable entity. So here's one. I don't know if you can hear it. Thing I'm very much looking forward to is figuring out how to incorporate this space in art, like theatrical arts. I have a fair amount of background in immersive theater. I used to do a lot of LARPing, live action role play games where, like, go fight each other with swords in the forest and throw spell packets and stuff. And obviously, one of the main things that this place is perfect for is like a murder mystery style Clue game, because it's a classic manor. Let's go see the game room, which I'm going to probably turn into a dance hall because I love dancing. Swing dancing, tango, contra, blues, various dances. So yeah, this isn't that wild. There's some old damage that I need to fix there, but overall, so this is going to be the dance floor, and I particularly like that there's crayon all over the walls. Some kids grew up in this house and are artists, so that's cool. And there's just so many little details, like this window here. This is a counterweight. I don't know if you can. This rope here is a counterweight, so when I lift this, it lifts. Oh, if it didn't stick, but like it's nice and counterbalanced, so it goes up nice and easy. So that's really cool. Also, somebody etched their name into the wall, which respect, I guess. Got these beautiful old fixtures. You'll see where there is some damage that needs work. There's like fuzz coming out of the drywall there because this is horsehair plaster. It's the original horsehair plaster and it's got real horsehair in it. I am going to be watching a lot of YouTube on like plumbing and stuff because like this lovely set here, the water's just not on. I have to talk to a plumber. I got to figure out what's going on there. I don't know. It's an adventure. I have had some people mention like, hey, when are you renting out rooms and stuff? And I don't really have a solid schedule on that, but I'm probably going to not just blindly rent out rooms, probably rent out rooms to like friends or at least people I vibe with, or I don't know, some intentional community. I don't know. I haven't really figured out the vibe yet. But that being said, if you, viewer, are interested, if you see this space and you're like, I could do something really cool there, especially if that's like some sort of art or like workspace. I'll show you the basement later. There's plenty of workspace. I can make some like artist studios, or just to live. I don't really know. I still got to figure that out. What the market is or whatever. We're going into the cupola on the roof now. Oh, this is warm. Okay. So yeah, if you see this and it sparks your imagination and your longing and you're like, oh, there's something I have perfect for that, let me know. Just reach out, comment, whatever. The worst that happens is I say, nah, or, talk to me in a few months while I figure things out. But like, look at this. It's ridiculous. Like it's so cool. It's so cool. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't expect you to know what you're doing either. So just reach out. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go on the roof. Ooh, it's pretty warm out here. Okay. So this is the cupola. And there's the top of my tower. That's a church. That's not mine. I guess that's God's. Yeah. So there is a bed and breakfast block away, but they just put the place up for sale. So I think that bed and breakfast might be closing. So that's also an option of maybe eventually I will slowly turn this into a bed and breakfast because 9 bedrooms, just me. So, all right, back into the very warm cupola. All right. I was gonna say a thing, but I forget what it was. This is gonna make a great little reading nook, so that's cool. Also just like skeleton keys hanging everywhere. Oh, and of course, the cedar closets for your furs and wool. So, yeah, it's just, that's a thing. I love these tower rooms. And these windows on the tower room too, they are curved. This is a curved window. And also, I hear that the bricks on the tower here are also special custom-made bricks that are also curved for this tower. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the basement. Oh, and as far as like advertising goes, of hey, this is a place you should consider renting a room or whatever. If you do work from home, like I do, I use the internet. Just got internet set up. I'm like a couple blocks away from my internet service provider's like office. So the internet seems to be great. And I am currently using their lowest, like slowest option, and it is already plenty fast. Also a lot of room to upgrade. Oh no, my herbs need water. Hang on. Because the little things are often so important, this sink is just so huge and it's got good water pressure. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, I also have a couple church pews on wheels, like you do. Here's a view of the garden. It's pretty substantial. There's more garden out on the side there. All right, into the basement we go. Dun, 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 dun. So there's a bunch of, where's the light? Hang on, there's the light. So there's a bunch of space and stuff, but I think you can see what I mean of there's plenty of room to put in some art studios down here. Let's see. Yeah, so. There's more, and there's more over there. Yeah, plenty of space. Lots of space. Oh, the dumbwaiter, definitely to repair that. So that's something I'll probably post a video about of, hey, how do I do that? I also need to clean out these drains. So have nice drainage in here. I have a toilet that works here in the basement, so that's nice. Yeah. So here's the basement. More cool basement stuff. Just some great old cupboards. An old toilet that's like very fancy. I mean, it's not set up, but like fancy old toilet. Cool. Some more shutters, an extra sink. Yeah. This cool old like factory desk. I don't know what the heck that was for, but something. Oh, and I love there's these old fire extinguishers, these brass fire extinguishers. So cool. This also came with a bunch of rugs, so that's nice. Like this giant rug here came with the place. This I brought. Yeah, came with the couches, came with this mirror. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, and a piano. Let's go take a look at that. If anybody knows anything about the care and maintenance of pianos, you know, it needs a little love, but it plays, so I don't think it's in tune, but I also don't really know anything about that. So that's the main tour. Cool. So again, I'm mainly posting this video just like for friends, but you know, I don't know, it's gonna be a thing. I'm probably gonna turn this into a series of just posting on YouTube and being like, hey, how does plumbing work? And seeing how that goes. So if this is the sort of content that you would be interested in following, enjoy. And yeah, I guess that's that. Um, cool. Have a good one.